My bad, we just unlocked live. My Hero Academia, Vigilantes, Episode 8, Major. We kick off Episode 8 with Koichi and Pop chasing a villain on a motorcycle. This villain is able to stretch and get Koichi off his back really quick, but then he gets stopped by another hero. I do not like this guy. America's current top hero, Captain Celebrity. Listen, he beats the villain and then immediately starts belittling Koichi and All Might. Then has audacity to sign the All Might hoodie, which we didn't ask for. Based off his name and where he's from, yeah, celebrity. He even does the "you don't know who I am" thing. Icing on the cake is he tells Koichi that he's not a real hero before he flies away. Cut back to Koichi at the house cleaning his All Might hoodie, and Knuckle Duster and Pop are watching commercials about him. And here's where we get introduced to his quirk, flight. Now, with flight, he has to have some type of super strength because we see him lifting up a cruise liner. So yeah, Christopher Skyline, aka Captain Celebrity, is coming to Japan to do some work. Knuckle Duster tells us that he also goes by Captain Catastrophe, as he's also known to do more damage than actual help. Probably came over to Japan because America was tired of him. Koichi even lets it known that he just blatantly does not like the guy. And even Pop is like, "You don't ever say things like that." Oh yeah, I don't like him either. He's pretty strong, he gets a job done, but he's not really heroic or charismatic. He's not doing this just to save people, he's doing it for the fame. Talking crap about All Might, but All Might's moves are named after US states. I read the manga, I know what's up. Anyway, we cut to a Godzilla-esque villain off the trigger, raging in the city. Koichi and Pop show up to help, but they can only really direct people to safety. Honey's also there, but she doesn't care for him because it's only a gigantification quirk. There's not really much else you can do with that. We see smaller heroes with super strength and way more versatility take them down all the time. We see a mother and daughter in distress as someone named Masahiko is still at home near where the kaiju's raging. Then Captain Celebrity drops in and nonchalantly asks what's going on. Koichi tells him and then asks him for help to join in. He tries to immediately get to Masahiko, but then Celebrity stops him and tells him to wait. He wants time to get his press set up. Also, he hasn't got an official request, so he's not obligated to help. Koichi isn't going for none of this, so he just gets on the move. But as he leaves, that official request comes in for Celebrity. He's got a DJ to play his theme music. He swoops in really fast and saves a woman and then gets to thrashing the kaiju. Effortlessly, for real. Back to Koichi looking for Masahiko, and he starts hearing a dog bark. Yes, Masahiko was a dog. While Captain Celebrity's fighting, there's a lot more collateral damage than we're used to, even with being vigilantes. Koichi has to dodge debris to get him and Masahiko to safety. Celebrity finishes off the kaiju, but it's about to fall on Koichi. Desperate and in need, Celebrity saves us. I would have rather gotten squashed. Celebrity drops Koichi right in the middle of the press, and then he autographs the All Might again. Cut to later that evening with Koichi and Pop watching everybody get medical attention. We see Masahiko reunite with his family. So yeah, we get to nighttime and Koichi is on another mission saving some people from a collapsing building. And who all but Captain Celebrity himself drops in to work with us. I almost called him Captain America. So there were only 2 people saved from the building, from what we see. That is a petite woman and a nearly 400 pound man. Who you think is carrying who? Captain Celebrity is 6'8". He's got the small petite woman in his hands. Koichi is 5'7", the same height as me, carrying that 400 pound man. The man can do nothing but say thank you. Just to add insult to injury, some debris nearly falls on Koichi and the man. But who saves him but Captain Celebrity, one-handed too. Celebrity poses to give the night a big finish by demolishing the building, as it's already falling now. Which he does with the DJ and cheerleaders this time, and one of the cheerleaders just happened to be Makoto. Koichi does not like that Makoto is pretty much working for Captain Celebrity. She notices Koichi and Pop and they have to run off real fast. As they try to run off, Celebrity catches up to Makoto and flirt and gives them a way out. He invites Makoto out to dinner and she accepts, but we know why. Knuckle Duster drops in on Koichi and Pop, who have now retreated into an alley to get away from Makoto. And he gives us a bit of Captain Celebrity lore. Nearly every lawsuit he's ever had has been by a woman. His wife took him to court for personal damages. She kept catching him with other women. And obviously he didn't learn his lesson because he's here in Japan doing the same thing. Cut to a few days later and we see Koichi and Pop following Makoto at the college. Captain Celebrity sees us from his bird's eye view and flies down and talks to us. He figures out that we're here watching him and Makoto. Anyway, on their date, Captain Celebrity's trying to get all touchy and close. Makoto gets a call from Pamela, Celebrity's wife. Apparently, they've been friends for a few weeks now, and Makoto has been giving her advice on how to better deal with him. Celebrity comes up with a robbery excuse and just gets out of there. Ironically, we cut to Koichi and Pop in front of a bank being robbed. Guess he wasn't lying. Or they needed help and he knew, but he wasn't going to go because he was on that date. And no hesitation this time. He did not wait on the press. He goes in, knocks out this dolphin villain really quick, rounds him up, and gets back out of there. On the way out, he spots Koichi and Pop in the crowd and decides to grab Koichi and takes him back to the date with Makoto, where he gets Koichi to take pictures with him to send back to Pamela. Like he's just not here flirting with girls, he's got guys here with him hanging out too. Koichi, feeling like a hostage, says that this isn't normal male bonding, and that gives Makoto a new idea. Why not take the opportunity to rebrand Captain Celebrity while he's here in Japan? With the press, of course. Alright, you guys, thanks for tuning in today. That is it for this one. We will be right back once the new episode hits next week. Also, once again, Fan Expo, July 3rd through 6th. I think I can only show up the 3rd, but I will be there. And so will Koichi's English voice actor. We have got to meet him for the channel. Asa's Black Forum. I'll see you guys later.